and the transformation of Dubai and downtown Dubai over the last 17 years, and most importantly, over the last 10 years since the Dubai Mall was created and was launched. So I'm exceptionally privileged to be here today on this milestone because we are indeed 10. I wish I was 10 and life ahead, but we are 10. And from November the 4th to the 28th, we'll be celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Dubai Mall. Probably one of the most iconic shopping and experience center in the world. And what I plan to do this morning with all of you is give you a bit of a window, not just in terms of what's planned for our visitors and customers in the month of November, but also what is the future of the Dubai Mall. And as the Chief Executive Officer of Emaar Malls Group, I will share with you where I'm planning to also go forward with an incredible asset, which is the Dubai Mall. So we are 10, I think we are young, we are fit, we are sassier and faster than ever. And a little bit of history. We're going to talk about the past, where we are today, the future, and what's happening for the celebration of this anniversary. But let's have a quick flashback. So an amazing history. I mean, 10 years in the flash in a couple of minutes here to celebrate what really happened. And in many, many ways, I think you cannot dissociate the Dubai Mall from the life and the place that Dubai is, and most importantly from Dubai downtown. So if you look at it, it's 10 years at the heart of a nation. And I remember coming here when downtown was being built, and some of the first building blocks around the buildings around the boulevard here, and the mall was kind of that epicenter. And obviously, Bousquet-Chavanne came about and reinforced downtown as an amazing destination. And therefore, you can't dissociate the mall from the fabric of downtown, and I call it the heart of Dubai and the heart of the nation, because it is actually much more than what people call in the US a mall. Actually, I hate the word. It is not a mall. It's an amazing, basically, stage where the community gathers, where social activations are happening, and when people converge for entertainment, and basically, of course, shopping as well, right? Shopping is probably one of the primary reasons why consumers from all over the world come to Dubai. I think it's tourism and shopping, the two primary reasons. But it is the heart of a nation, and you cannot dissociate the economic engine. You know, there was a vision, obviously, from His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed in terms of what was going to happen downtown, and tourism being so important, and commerce being important. You know, we've employed over 10,000 people in the mall today, and we keep basically expanding. I think the Dubai Mall is probably also the best example of the success of Dubai in retail all over the world. And therefore, I think economically, and most importantly, it's part of the fabric of the city. It's kind of the economic engine for retail that has emulated so many other around the area, and will continue to be one of the drivers of the retail economy and of tourism. Very, very important to us, obviously. 10 years of retail experience, and I'm using the experience word because it is indeed what has been happening over the last 10 years. If you think about So this is some extract from the most recent Bousquet-Chavanne fashion show that we did in Fashion Avenue exactly 3 weeks ago. Literally using the mall and Fashion Avenue extension as a stage for brand expression and great customer experiences. And you'll see more of that coming from us. But just to give you some numbers, 30 million visitors were passed in the early 2000s, basically, right after the mall was opened. 2011 becomes the world's most visited retail lifestyle destination. 54 million visitors in 2011. 80 million visitors basically came from 2014. And today, for the last basically 4 years, we've sustained more than 80 million visitors to the mall. And I think this year, we are probably trending closer to 85, 87 million visitors coming to Dubai. I'm always surprised, 97% of the visitors who are coming to Dubai come to the Dubai Mall. I always wonder, who are the 3%? Dubai Mall. But it is an amazing, basically, destination. If you go on tripadvisor.com today, the Dubai Mall ecosystem, between the Burj, the fountain, the aquarium, we have 4 of the top 10 most basically trafficked destination on TripAdvisor. The 4 primary reasons why people come to Dubai, and we are very, very proud of that. The impact of that has been what? That the mall has had to evolve, and that inside we have had to reflect today the 200 nationalities who are coming to Dubai at the Dubai Mall. Last week we opened up signage also in Chinese. We have Arabic, English, Chinese as well, reflecting the growth of the Chinese tourism in the Dubai area. We have a multilingual staff now who are welcoming our guests from Europe, Asia, and obviously Russia as well. So it is a community that brings together 200 nationalities, and I think very few malls in the world do that, and it's more of a mini city. London, 20 million visitors downtown a year. Dubai Mall, this year hopefully 85 million plus visitors. So we're catering to a global community. 10 years of art, leisure, and experience. And obviously we launched and we opened up with the aquarium, the Olympic-sized ice skating rink, the Dubai Dino, I mean major attractions. Entertainment is part of the life of the city, and that's the way we are looking at it. For the occasion of the 10th anniversary, we have revamped, for those of you who have recently been to the 26 Cineplex area and the real theaters, I mean, you must go and try some of the experiences. The Platinum Suites, like they give you blanket and cushions. If the movie is boring, you're going to fall asleep. It's so comfortable, great movies, but it is really an Emirates type of first class experience with your personal food being delivered, and you have, you can ring for a waiter to come in and serve you. The MX 4D theater, exceptional. One of the best, most immersive movie experiences. Just opened. If there is great scent in the movie, you will smell it. If there is water coming, you will feel the breeze on your face. If there is wind, if there is earthquake, you will feel it. So, immersive experiences that the younger generation just love to come to. And obviously, we recently opened the VR park, as you all know, which has been a fantastic success for the younger generation and the not so young generations as well. So, a great history. Art, I'll talk about that in a minute. I see art being part of the fabric of the city as well. It's art, it's culture. This month in November, we're going to have 40 pieces of art displayed throughout the city, this city, interior city, that you will be discovering. And our plan and our vision is to make sure that people enjoy it. It's part of what we basically, how we live. And we'll be celebrating international artists as well as local Middle Eastern artists at the same time. Service. I mentioned the multilingual staff. We are the only shopping center in the world having received basically the 5-star Service Excellence Award as a mall consecutively for 3 years in a row right now. this just doesn't be attributed to shopping centers. The quality of our staff, and from free shoe shine, free coffee if you're walking through the Fashion Avenue, all those are services that our customers really, really value and care for. So you'll hear from me about the future, more on the service. So what is really the future made of? And without divulging everything, I'll just basically give you a few hints about how we envision the future. And I said, I'm really excited and privileged to be here because it's a rare opportunity, right, to come in at the time of the 10th anniversary celebration. You look back, you look at the amazing work and creation that have happened under prior management, and you look forward and you say, okay, how can you put your imprint of what's coming ahead? And how do you keep it so exciting and you keep it relevant forever? And I think one of those ambitions that I have is to make sure that this iconic Dubai center point, focal point, stays relevant forever. Dubai will be relevant forever. I want to make sure that the reasons to come is really the Dubai Mall as well. So the key question is, how do you do that? So we're going to be a bit ambitious. If you look at around 2.5 hours flying distance, 2.3 hours flying distance from Dubai, you get 2.5 billion people living. It's amazing. And you have one epicenter called Dubai for tourism, hospitality, great leisure, and amazing shopping experiences as well. First degree around us, probably an hour away, 400 million people live around here. And regardless of geopolitics, this has been a place where people have really enjoyed for so many years. So we're going to tap into those 2.5 billion people to make sure they keep coming to Dubai and to make sure they keep coming to the Dubai Mall. It's interesting, I've lived for 25 years in the US. I was on the 5 basically hubs, 300 million people, not 2.5. 5 hubs, New York, Washington, Chicago, Miami, LA, and New York. We have one hub. It's Dubai, 2.5 billion people. It's just amazing what the potential of Dubai here is in the year to come. So, on the customer experience standpoint, first and foremost, I really don't like it when people talk to me, oh, you're operating a mall. I am anything but a mall operator. Yes, we do. We have great people operating the mall, but we are here to deliver amazing, amazing experiences. So people come back. Yes, do I want to go sometime shopping? I've got to go this weekend, I must shop. Not really. We can all shop online and we have many options. But there is an emotional connection we want to create. Other reasons to come to the mall more frequently. And they are making sure that it is seamless as a customer experience. I'll talk a little bit about that. I think we are not always seamless. A few friction points, but it is rewarding. Since we launched the Skywards and Emirates partnership in June, the feedback from our customers has just been amazing. And it's mostly a program which was launched for the local consumers who are visiting us more frequently because of it. So rewarding our customers for their loyalty is very important to me as well. We are getting 30% new members every week. Week on week, it's really growing very, very nicely. And it should be a delightful experience, not only stressful. In the morning, you want to get up very, very quickly. So how do we make it more enjoyable? I'm always amazed that the dwell time in Dubai Mall is over 4 hours. People come for 4 hours. I mean, the commitment of their time is our best gift, right? And we just want to make sure that they really are enjoying those 4 hours, whether it's on just one visit or multiple visits. So, we're launching this week on the occasion the Dubai Mall new app, which basically will allow you to navigate directory, events, offers, categories where you want to shop, and present for all of our tenants a very digital platform that they can update very regularly about what's happening in their store. Most importantly, and this is really the most welcome, a new app for available parking from home. Add the Dubai app. Nearest parking to the store. If you want to go to Bloomingdale's, you want to go to Zara, where do I park? Is it available? And most importantly, pre-reserved parking feasibility as well. You'll be able to go into your preferred navigation app, whether it's Google Maps. You're going to have to take me there. Emaar navigation. And you'll be able to, in case you lose it, sometimes it's so big, I'm being told the customers lose their vehicle. If you enter your plate number, we'll take you right back to where you have left it, and you'll be able to find your vehicle. If the technology lets us down, you can call 911, and hopefully the service will help you to do that. But the search and find a vehicle parking application of Dubai Mall is being requested. When I joined in August and I met with a lot of our customers, we had a bit of a breakfast with VIPs, and I said, what is your number one problem? Oh, and they love the coffee and everything else, and the bag is parking. And I've been hearing parking. So I'm determined to fix the parking situation, because we cannot do everything we want to do without making the ease of access so much easier. We will be adding by the spring of 2019, and that's my commitment, 5,000 slots of parking space. So we're going to take the number of parking slots from about 9,500 to basically over 14,000 parking slots by the spring, through the Zabil expansion, which is being built as we speak, as well as basically the Fountain View expansion on the other side of the boulevard. Very, very important, but technology comes here to the rescue, and it's important. And we'll see how the customers are using it. I tried it with my car, it's a bit intuitive, but it does a fantastic job. So commitment, make it easy, make it simple. Compelling entertainment. It's really essential. I've mentioned about the modernization of the 26 Cineplex with Dolby Cinema. You'll see it throughout the malls. Multiple areas over the next couple of years. There will be themed discoveries on afternoon discovery, because it's like in the city. You want to go from, in Europe, you go from a little piazza to the next piazza, and there's an excitement, there's something different happening. If you spend 4 hours, you don't want to have, monochromatic 4 hours. You just want to walk around and discover things. So we'll have more discovery points throughout the mall. And most importantly, art is part of that, and culture is part of that. You'll be hearing about a new series called Art Plus. We have a lot of great partners of ours in retail who have come and said, listen, we have fantastic archives. Yesterday morning I was with for the launch of the Chaumet store in Fashion Avenue Extension, the only store of Chaumet in the Middle East. And they have amazing archives that dates back from Napoleon days, from Empress Josephine, some of the jewelry and drawings. So let's bring those stories to the mall. Let the consumers discover those stories and bring the heritage of brands and their modern proposition together. So that's been under Art Plus, and we'll be celebrating Art Plus fashion, Art Plus jewelry, Art Plus perfumes, and Art Plus food. Amazing brand platforms, which is quite important. So the platform of expression for brand is who we are, and downtown must live, breathe, a lot of energy. And if we are downtown, I think we need to offer basically like we did for the Dolce & Gabbana show, without being possible. But we had basically over 700 people attending, and at peak time, at 9:30 during the fashion show, over 10,625 customers visited Fashion Avenue Extension. We never had 10,000 at one moment since we opened Fashion Avenue. So it's this type of mega event that are entertaining, but also culturally relevant. And I do want to celebrate fashion. Fashion is at the heart of Dubai Mall, not just luxury fashion, but fashion in general. Beyond fashion, there is also, we cannot be at Kova without talking a little bit about the first to Dubai new proposition. One thing in the last 2 months that I've discovered, I don't think I've been home more than 3 or 4 nights in the last 2 months. There's so much to discover. I live in Manhattan for 25 years, and the food offer here is a multiple of what you have in Manhattan. It's just exceptional. And you have some of that here, and obviously in other parts of the city. So I want to make sure that every one of our restaurants, this is the one of 23 Kova pasticceria around the world. So that's unique, and we're going to keep bringing first to Dubai and first to the Middle East concept. Symphony right next to us has an amazing, very sophisticated cafe. You can go in the luxury of your private service and measure treatment, have a nice private coffee. We have Todd English next door, the first one out of New York City, 12,000 square feet of food hall. And from sushis to grilled, to pizza, baked bread, it's an amazing experience. So that's what we want to cultivate, and again, celebrate food as part of lifestyle as well. Last but not the least, and which I've said, how do I visualize the future? If we are downtown Dubai and we are part of the city, we need to be a multimedia destination. So for me, shopping centers today, and this one in particular, should be a multimedia platform that streams new content every day, 24/7. It is content that people enjoy. And linked to their mobile, it is the way of accessing whatever they want to do, their hobby and everything else. And I want to give that platform as a stage to all the brands which are in the malls and future brands. So we'll be basically welcoming to Dubai and to the region a lot of younger brands that we might not have been able to nourish and invite in the past. But I want first to Dubai, I want the consumers and younger generation to discover what basically the mall has to offer in fashion, in food. Younger concept, even if the brands are not completely established, let's give them a platform to express themselves. So it should be that multimedia platform and destination. So enough about the future. Let's talk about the celebration itself. So this is the logo of the 10th anniversary celebration for the Dubai Mall that hopefully you will see throughout the city and on all the media. First and foremost, we are going to celebrate 10 years of entertainment. We've basically commissioned a company called Lune Rouge, who was created recently by the founders of the Cirque du Soleil to do their very, very first show here. And it's going to be an amazing light and sound show, not outside. I'll tell you what we're going to do outside, but inside the mall. And every night, and probably twice on weekends, we'll be running this amazing show for about 10 minutes called Talisman. And Talisman will be a celebration of Dubai and a celebration of basically what Dubai Mall stands for, with amazing creators. So we're very, very excited about that. In the 10 years of entertainment, let's go back to this. There will also be, I mentioned it here, a special night that will signal where the Burj Khalifa will be transformed to celebrate also the 10th anniversary. So it'll be an external show, very unique to celebrate, to mark that moment. 10 years of shopping. I have to talk about shopping. Eventually Dubai is also about shopping. Exceptionally, we'll be giving a spend and win contest every week, one Emaar property apartment in basically Dubai Hills. Family apartment, we'll have that announced every Friday night during the light and sound show. We're very excited about this one. It's not been done before. And Emaar is indeed in the property business as well. In addition to this one, we have a couple of celebrations on the shopping side. So every day, I've got to take my notes now because there are multiple items. We're going to do daily prizes of 10,000 dirham for a single winner. So for the entire month, every day 10,000 dirhams as a gift card for a lucky winner. That might not get the apartment, but there is a random right behind that. And on weekends we'll do that twice. So every week basically we'll do 10 winners for the entire month. This one I'm really, really excited. This is going to be in the main atrium as you walk into the mall, about 10 meters high, 10 meters high. And we'll be basically, if you go on Instagram or any social website, hashtag TDM10 wishes, we'll be basically picking up wishes during the entire month. And you may wish a pair of shoes to your partner in life, you may wish them a trip to New York, or you may wish them whatever you want to wish them, or you wish yourself something. And we'll basically make sure that that one wish is going to be rewarded. The customers who are actually on social media will be able to see all the wishes as you enter the mall on this digital screen. So something very, very social, something very shareable, and something very, very exciting here as well. This one is also an exciting one. For the entire month, back to wishing. So it's good. We're all here to gift and reward others. We'll celebrate 10 years of giving. If you buy an Emaar gift card, I'm not going to say even for yourself, but for somebody you love, we'll top it up. On whatever amount you put in there, we'll top it up by 10%. So if you want to basically put 500 dirhams, we'll give you 550 to spend. So So it's our gift to our customers throughout the entire month of November. Now, come back to one of my passion areas. The best contribution to the fashion scene in Dubai has been the creation and the opening of the Fashion Avenue extension. By the way, I'm not looking at new versus old. You will see the transformation of both fashion avenues next year. There's only one fashion world at the Dubai Mall. It's those two avenues combined. Eventually, I think I want people to refer around the world at the avenue of Dubai. You know, they talk Avenue Montaigne. They don't say Fashion Avenue Montaigne or Villa del Monte Napoleon or Fifth Avenue in New York. You know, we have entered basically the rare club of fashion capitals of the world, and we have right here in front of us, and we're sitting in here today. I want to make sure that, you know, this is an incredible happening place that celebrates fashion all the time. To celebrate and to really officially launch Fashion Avenue, because we haven't launched it in May when we opened it, in collaboration with Vogue Arabia, we're going to basically celebrate for the entire month the fashion capitals of the world. So we'll celebrate 10 years of Paris fashion through all those galleries that you will see. So we'll celebrate London, Paris, Milan, and New York. And we want the customers to journey throughout basically the mall through interactive centers that are obviously all great photo op opportunity, but most importantly, discovering part of fashion for those 4 capitals of the world. So Paris will have an amazing photographic exhibition. The photo shoot is happening, sponsored by Vogue, and they'll be able to photograph themselves within this photographic gallery. London, this is the London Tea House, also very interactive. And within that space, there's going to be this amazing cube where customers can actually predict the future of fashion. And I want the community to tell us, what do you think is happening in the world of fashion over the next 10 years? And you'll see amazing contributors from some of the most known fashion designers in the world, which will have their views of what's happening in the fashion world tomorrow. But I want our customers, I want all of you to participate and plug in and say, okay, here's my view of what's happening in fashion over the next 10 years. So kind of a forward view. Vogue covers in Milan. This is not static. People will be able to come in and see all those covers and take kind of a reflective mirror room to take a picture of. Sneaker Lab, and a lot of other interaction points again. Some of the other pieces that will be brought to life, it is about 10 years of fun. So there'll be an amazing playground, probably outside the mall, done by a local artist, whereby customers will be able to interact with it. We'll celebrate for Diwali 10 years of culture. This one I'm very excited about because through your iPhone and through your app, you'll be able to look at the hundreds of boats on the fountains right in front of us, and you'll be able to basically change the color of the boats and interact with the boats just through augmented reality, which is going to be very, very cool. 10 years of pride. I think it's 142 meters long. Our national flag in Dubai will be in the entire Fashion Avenue to celebrate basically the 1st of November. And 10 years of caring, we're linking with UNESCO to do a special photographic exhibition about people on the move around the world, and it's also in collaboration with HIPAA.
United Nations. United Nations.
I'm sorry, United Nations. I said UNESCO. So United Nations, I stand correct. Participating, so this is the main feast, participating to the event for the month. We have over 50 brands, some of them showing here, who are doing exclusive product, customization of product for the customers, very unique. You'll discover in some of our restaurants. This one included 10th anniversary menus, which are going to be fun and playful. Again, everybody is contributing to make it a very creative moment. I'll leave it at that. I'm just going to tell you that I'm exceptionally excited about what's to come. I know that sometime from the last couple of months, people have said, well, you know, consumer confidence in Dubai is not at the greatest, and the economy is slowing down. I think we have a role to play to make sure that downtown stays alive and has a lot of energy and motivates people to really have fun, enjoy themselves throughout basically the months of November. So thank you very much for joining us, and I will take a question now if there are any questions. Thank you.